Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Here we are, the new bridge that we put in. A bit of mixed reviews on it yet on the last episode, but overall, I think it's serving its purpose quite well. I can get to the mine really fast. I just filled the cart up there with stone. I've got a full stone inventory as well, and we're going to drop a little bit of that off right here in the stone stockpile. Come on, let me around the corner there. And we're going to grab up some sticks so we can build a little bit of stuff. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I am happy. Windows 10 had an update. Every time Windows 10 has an update, something goes wrong between the communication of my computer and OBS. So, those of you who watched the last episode of 7 Days to Die, when we did our 14-day Horde Night, you probably noticed that there was no sound. Well, when I first got on to play, I noticed that I had no sound in my headphones. So I did the simple switch that I normally have to do every time there's a Windows 10 update. And I had sound in my headphones just like I do now. I can hear the game, and I can't hear myself, but I've got a blue snowball mic is what I talk into. But I can hear the game sounds, of course. And I'm a loud talker as it is, so I can hear myself through the headphones just fine anyways. But yesterday, for some reason, OBS just did not register the game sounds through the headset, which is what it records off of, and then the blue snowball microphone's the microphone I use that, of course, picks up my voice. So I had a huge... it's not a very good video. I'll put it that way. There's no game sounds in the background. How can a Horde Night be exciting when there's no game sounds? So I was really disappointed with that. I put it up anyways, but I've got the issue remedied. I went on today and I spent about 2.5 hours trying to figure out, okay, what went wrong? What is wrong with what's going on here? Wooden sticks. Oh, I'm out of sticks. I'll be darned. And I went on YouTube to find out if anybody else was having the problem. Excuse me. And couldn't find anybody else having the same problem that I was, or, there's just so many choices out there that you can, choose from that it's crazy. It's a little daunting. So eventually, what I wound up doing was I went into my settings and I checked all my settings, and it says, no, you're set up all right. You're set up really well, actually. And so what I did was, what it boiled down to was me unplugging my microphone from the computer and then plugging it back in. And that fixed it. Oh, no, I did that, and then I had to restart the computer, and then the computer was like, yep. We can hear you now. So hopefully all is working well. I've done several tests, and each time I've gone out and back in and closed the game and gone out and come back in, it's picking up the sound. So hopefully we're hearing the wonderful chimes of sounds right now from the game. Because I tell you what, man, it's hard to immerse you guys in a game when you can't hear the game. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. It's difficult to immerse yourself in that when you can't hear it yourself. So, hopefully it is remedied. Hopefully it's remedied. I hate not having sound in my videos. It drives me crazy. So, with all that said, we're working on a wall. Yeah, we're working on the wall. We have got to get our second street figured out, and I think I've got it worked out. We've got a retaining wall right here, right now. This is a retaining wall. Okay, it's going to hold back the mountainside right through here. So we got this two wide sidewalk in here. So I spent about an hour kind of putting this together right here and just kind of working out what we're doing right here, right now. And that is kind of creating this angled retaining wall to hold the hillside back. And those deer have been here. I can't get that deer to run away. It does that every time. It runs up this mountain. I don't know if you can see it because it's dark, but it runs up the mountain, kind of stops running, turns around, and winds up coming back down here, and then it just barks at me. And then it runs back up the mountain, turns around, comes back down here. Should I get a crossbow and kill it? Probably. I'm just, I'm busy doing other things right now. I got my friends to entertain. I don't have time for no deer. So, here's our retaining wall. It's going to be relatively large, not too bad. I've not quite come up with an idea for this little area right here, because this is not going to be the next street. This is simply a retaining wall. I've thought about this being the next street, and I'm still kind of considering it. I'll run by you what I'm thinking about too. Maybe I should actually do that. I feel like if this is our next street, which it could very well be, and we could put a nice rail along here, and God, maybe I will do that. And we should have space. We have a block in between this and this right here. So if you look up here, we've got to take this into consideration. We want to be able to jut things out this side too. And the reason at first I was thinking about, see these blocks right up here? I was thinking about using those as the next street level right there. But we're getting up kind of high. I don't know if I want to do that. This would be where the next street would be right here. And this would be sort of a retaining wall down here, and we could decorate it up, put dirt over the top of it, and, you know, put, I guess we could seed it with grass or something like that, and we could have that going. Let's get a little food in our system. We could do something like that, but I kind of think maybe the second street right here might not be bad. The thing is when we get our first and second floor onto the buildings, if we have that many, we are looking directly into the inn, which is okay. That's okay. Some of the photos you guys have sent me in images, that's how it was. The buildings were close, they were snug, they were tight, and that's why whole cities burned down. When one house got on fire, they all burned to the ground. So maybe we will do that. Maybe we will make this the second tiered street right here. And this is the lower one. So what we're doing down here is we're just, again, making a kind of a walkway, and it's going to end. Oh, what happened? Ooh, that was weird. That was weird. Everything kind of froze up. I lost my ability to control the game and my character, which makes me nervous about the record, of course. So I think what I'm going to have to do is take a little break and make sure everything is going okay still, and then come back. Yeah, Windows 10, their updates, it always has some sort of an effect on me, and it's usually got something to do with my sound and sound quality. So I tell you what, I'm going to take a quick little break, make sure everything's okay, and then I'll come back and we will resume. Okay, we're all right. Everything's fine. Everything is just fine. There we go. Back on track. Okay, so that's my issues with the sound. So hopefully everything is okay and you guys can enjoy the videos like they're supposed to be. I'm really bummed that I didn't catch that before it happened. I really try hard not to do that because I try to make them professional as best I can. All right, so here's what we have now. What do we do? Do we go with this as being the second street above us with the buildings right along that? Now what I'm thinking here is that this street here will end and just kind of stop right about here, okay? So let's see here. I don't think I've got a whole lot of inventory space. I don't. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll have this sidewalk just kind of trickle off right here, and then we've talked about putting a little farm right down in here. That would be kind of cool. We can actually stretch the farm, say put the farmhouse right about here, and then have a little bit of farm this side and a little bit of farm on that side. But we did talk about putting one more structure over here, so maybe the farm moves down a little bit right about here. Yeah, and then we put the farm off this direction up on this hillside here, and we'll do kind of a retaining wall with a staircase that comes up to the farmhouse from off of here, that sort of thing. And then we've got this up here, which just kind of ends. And this business that's going to be down in this little area right here won't have access to this sidewalk. Okay, it'll be just a business along the street. This one here, we could take this one farther. This one could go farther back, this sidewalk right here, and kind of have it run back in this direction right here, I believe is the kind of the direction it's taking. And then we've got area for 4 to 5 structures along here, I think. And that should be, that should do pretty well. Let me see how this is how's this gonna work out back up in here. We're gonna have to move a lot of earth right there. A whole lot of earth is gonna have to move right there. And I don't like how this looks either right here. I don't. And I don't really have anything I can use to, make it not look that way. It'd be nice if I could take this number 7 right here. Yeah. It's not gonna do an angle there. We do have a couple of things that angle. We have diagonal ledges, but we really don't have a diagonal block. I don't believe we do that could actually cover that up and make it look better. We can come up with an option. We can come up with something different. I mean, we could do like a timber retaining wall right along here as well. We could do something like that right there. So that's always a possibility. The other thing is that we do need to continue this along. I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself here. I gotta be careful about this now, though. If I do that there, it really juts out into the sidewalk. I don't like that. And if I turn it around the other direction, I think it's gonna kind of resist the direction I want to go. If I go 6 up against that right there, I can't even see what it's doing. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Maybe I should square this off, and that would make things look a little bit better in here. Let's try squaring this off and try this out. Yeah, we're building a sidewalk today. Street. I told you we were. Keen Software House put out their latest update on Tuesday, and it was an interesting thing that they had to say, that no more Tuesday updates. No more Tuesday update videos. Not until the update comes out or until they see fit to do another one. I thought that was kind of interesting, and what they used, the words he used, Deep Flame, was the update was coming soon and it would be huge. I want this to curve here. Look at that lag. Ha! Our kingdom has gotten quite large. It really, truly has gotten quite large. Okay, so I have a full block back in there right now. Okay, so if I go like this... See, that really cuts that corner off. That's why I'm trying to go with these guys right here, because if I do this... that angles it back really nice. Let's try this out and see. This might be the answer to our issue right here. There we go. That's not looking too bad. A little bit of dirt showing down at the bottom there with the grass on it. That's perfectly fine with me. That gives it an older feel to it with a little bit of dirt showing like that. That's good. And then let's go ahead and grab our number 5, and we're going to go like that and like that. And I think we're going to want the staircase to continue up this way. That would make some sense to me. Nice staircase that would go up. There we go. So we're going to go here. Come on. There you go. Find that block. We'll dig the dirt away in just a second. It's not a big hurry. Yeah, this is going to work out. I think this is going to work out. God, I hope this works out. And we'll do like this. So yeah, that's pretty exciting, right? Keen Software House saying the update's coming soon and it's going to be huge. And the reason they're not doing the Tuesday updates or bug fixes or anything like that, unless it's some kind of a dire emergency, we are going to have an update coming very quick. And you know what that means? Yeah, we start over. We start over. We're going to work on our fantasy kingdom, more or less, is what we're going to do. Yeah, there we go. Just like this. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm out of sticks and I'm out of stone. No sticks and no stones. Yikes. Let's grab our sticks first, and then we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get this knocked together, and then we can work on the next building in the next episode. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm almost out of sticks in here. Yikes. That's okay. We should have enough stone to get through what I wanted to get through today. If we get this laid out, I'd be pretty happy about that, and then I'll get feedback from you guys on it. So I'm curious. I actually sent them a message on their video saying perhaps maybe a little teaser might be nice, to have a little bit of a teaser to say, hey, this is some of the stuff coming. Now I know we've got some mechanical stuff coming, but what about the stuff that we've been talking about since we started Season 3? Water, wildlife, more wildlife, NPCs. A lot of you want to see NPCs. You've kind of lost interest in the game because you don't have NPCs to interact with, and the barbarians are just a little too simple-minded for a lot of you. They're a little simple-minded for me too. It would be kind of cool if there were NPCs that you could interact with and stuff. So yeah, they're working on it. So I'm really curious to see as to just what we're going to wind up with here. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to leave that little bit of dirt right there. We're not going to take that out. Let's come down here. And let's see if we can get a 5 in here. Oh, we sure can. That's perfect. Just like this right here. That's it. Awesome. Nice. Okay, we got this nice staircase going all the way down. We want our street to be too wide. So we're going to have to come back a little bit with this. At least this one. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, man. We're doing it. We're making it happen here. We're making it happen. I noticed the views have dropped on the videos by about half of what it was before. So I hope Keen Software is quick about it, because I think the series has lost some interest with folks because it's taken a long time for this update to come out. And I think Keen Software House sees that, and I think they want to get it out as quick as they can now. And so they are going to focus all of their attention on getting that update out. And I'm excited about that. They're very good about listening to us, I think. And so I'm hoping some of these things are going to come. How cool would it be to build by a mountain lake or build a bridge over a river that you could travel across? How nice would it be to go out in the wild and capture a horse and get cattle and sheep and pigs and stuff and chickens and things, you know? I think that would be really, really cool. So I'm hoping some of that stuff's coming. I don't know. I don't know. And they've been working on making the game mod-friendly, too, because a lot of our modders have done a lot of hard work in this particular pack to create mods for us that are, you know, just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. It's really hard to tell what I need to do here because I can't see with all this dirt here. So we're going to have to remove some of this dirt. And we'll see how this goes. See, we're already too wide right through here, except for where the stair is. That's not too wide, but we could put a building right here. I mean, literally right here, there could be a building that would sit hopefully a little bit higher. I think the bakery is going to go right here, is what I had kind of envisioned right there. It lags a little bit every time. Even when I use the pick on the stone now, it lags a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the size of the world I have, or if it's just something that happens now with this sort of thing. I've got to get back to where I could see the edge of the stone. There it is right there. Nice. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, we're not going to touch that down there because we don't need to yet. Let's get these guys out of here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the street nice and tight. Nice and close to each other. I think that's a good idea. That and like that, and we're gonna put one right here and right here. Those of you who have supported the channel all this time, thank you so much for doing so. I'm really glad you enjoy it. I really am having a great time putting all of this together and just being creative with my imagination on Medieval Engineers. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. And then you guys have really inspired me so much this season that I'm really looking forward to the next one when we get to really kind of let our imaginations go crazy with sort of a fantasy type kingdom. I know we've got talk of dwarves and hobbits and things of that, and tall spiring castles and things, and I want to do something that's even more so on a mountainside that is, you know, really kind of cut in and out like we did with the Crow's Nest Pass. I love the way that looks up there, and just picture little buildings and stuff along there as well. I think that would be so cool. I thought I heard a barbarian. Oh, speaking of barbarians, we should check and see if our two boys are down here. If they are, what should we name them? If they're still here, I am going to be absolutely amazed by that. You guys still down here? Oh, they are. They are still here. I wondered, that's probably cutting down on the chance of us having barbarians spawn in, huh? Good, good, good. Those boys can stay right there. I think I might have some sticks in here. Do we? skulls. Oh, we do have sticks. They're right there. Stop, radio. Stop running so dang much. Oh, I wanted to try something with some of this dirt. Let's take some of that. Well, let's take it all out of there. I got to bring that up to the dirt room. I want to try something with the dirt in between the apothecary and the inn. Oh, stone. We're going to get some more stone. Lots and lots of stone today. And that, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hope I've got what I need. Hope I've got what I need. I've planted little surprises around the kingdom for you guys too. Have you noticed the little surprises in the kingdom? Have you? Nothing fancy, nothing big, nothing outlandish, but just a little something. Yeah, this one needs to go here. This one does need to go here so we can get this angle out double like this. Like that. That's going to make that too wide. And then we do need to put another one of these guys. Let's see. Nope, nope, Q. This way here, this way, yeah, this way. This one goes here. This is going to make us too wide across. Like that. And then here's our, this is the beginning of our storefront. And then what I want to make sure we don't do is forget that this guy is right here. I'm going to put another staircase right here just so we have it. Yeah, let's do a staircase right here as well. That way, I know this is where the stair is, and I'm not going to build over the top of it and forget about it, you know. Just trying to plan ahead a little bit with this right here. 3. There we go, beautiful. Just like that. And just a smidge more here. There we go, nice, just like that. We probably should take a little bit of this off of here. There we go, like that. Okay, so now we can have a structure that's going to sit right in here. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and we can knock these into place because we're going to be building on top of these right here. This is where our next storefront's going to go, is right here. Right up against that staircase and right over to where the building curves. I wonder if we could actually build an angled building like that to go along with the street. I don't know. I do not know the answer to that question. And this one here, I think the entrance will come in off the street. Some of you had that idea during the very first, actually, the apothecary when we built it, was to have, like we've got the entrance off the street right here. We could do an entrance off the street this way in. And then we can have our building right here. And then we could probably put another one right over here and extend this walkway a little bit. I don't want to encroach on the courtyard too much. I want to kind of stay back from it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have buildings in front of it and stuff like that. They're supposed to be able to see what they're doing when they're walking around up here. So maybe a little something here. Maybe like a little shed or a little barn or something like that goes right there. Something simple we can put together and in, you know, lickety-split time. Lickety-split time. Oh, yeah, that's what we call it. Lickety-split time. Lickety-split time. Hey, I know. The dork is strong with this one. Okay, so we do that right there, and we're starting to show that line right there. We don't want to go too far. We don't want to go too far back. I'm talking over the music because I got it really loud in my headset. Hold on 1 second, please. All these adjustments have got me all messed up. There we go. That song especially is really loud. Take that off of there. Take a little bit off of here. Oh, I hate the way the dirt does that. There we go. And now we come back and we do... I'm out of sticks again. Wow. Man. We are hammering together some stuff today. I've got that good. That's good over there. Oh, by the way, I remembered that all I have to do to get those trees, those big trees, if you want to take a big tree down, take your shovel and dig at the root ball of the tree. The tree will just vanish. Just completely disappear. Sticks. That's the fastest and easiest way to do that without having to worry about damaging any of your structures. Okay, and we're going to put this in there. I got nothing in there. I got some sticks. Gonna need some more stone. I think we just about have this. And there's one other thing I want to try out. Is that in here? It is. There it is right there. That's exactly what I want. I want one of these guys too, and we want more stone. I'm hoping for the next episode I will try to stockpile some stone. I've got a lot of appointments going on right now. We're kind of battening down the hatches for the winter, so I've got people coming to clean the chimney of my home, my wood stove, because that is how we heat our house in the winter time, is with a wood stove. So that's going to take a couple hours one day. Variety and I are actually going on vacation at the end of the month, so the last couple of days of the month and the first few days of November I won't have any episodes because we will be on vacation. We are going to Catalina Island and Ensenada on a 4-day cruise for Halloween. It's the second time we've gone on a Halloween cruise. They are a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun. So yeah, we'll be shy a few episodes towards the end of the month. And then I've just got, I got a guy who's going to come and still work on our camper trailer. He's never come back. Matter of fact, I had to call that guy today and say, are you still going to come and work on this? He's like, oh, yeah. We'll be there. We're just waiting to find out about warranty stuff, whether or not you got a warranty on your trailer. I'm like, it's less than a year old. Yeah, I got a warranty. So, you know, just typical stuff, dragging feet. It kind of sucks. Okay, so we need to bring this like so. Down a little bit further. We'll take a little bit more of that out, then we should be able to get a number 5 in there. There we go. Big old boy block. Big boy block coming in. Move over. We need room for him. We love him. Gotta have him. He's expensive, but dang it. We've built an entire world on him. When you guys load your world, can you see underneath, like the mountains and stuff, where your blocks are and everything? I tell you, if I'm standing in just the right place and I do that, oh my gosh, there's so many blocks in this world. It's amazing how many blocks we have installed on this world. Oh, something else I want to talk about next season, since we're getting excited with Keen Software House's announcement that soon and huge will be the next update. What was I going to say now? Oh, I'm looking forward to having, getting started on this kind of building we're doing right now, right away. As soon as we get our, research table stuff taken care of and we learn what we need and everything, I'm looking forward to what we're doing right here, where we're building like a village. I really want to see the village come into play a lot earlier. I'm really enjoying building these small buildings. Alright, so do we have this walkway taken care of here pretty much? Kind of, sort of. How far back do I have to go? Well, that's a little ways, huh? I don't want to go back, I don't want it off the path. Would love it if I could get it to hang over like this a little bit. That looks really good. I like that. But see, it does this, and kind of grosses me out. I don't like that. How's our shovel doing? It's okay. It's in the yellow, but we're okay. I just want to push this back so it represents it a little bit better for you guys. I know a lot of this is probably going to disappear once we get started on the building, so we'll be cutting a lot of this down, and our houses will be what this hill is right here. Our houses, our buildings will be here. This will be cut down. But now you can see we've got a nice second street here. Yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work. And then, like I said, there'll be a building here, and we'll do something to hide that right there, so no big deal on that. Yeah, look at that. All right. Now, down here, we're going to have fun with some of this stuff. Let's stop working on that. I think we've got what we're looking for. Boom. We got our next tier to get started on. I thought this stuff right here might look pretty good along the wall. With some timber kind of holding it back a little bit. Let's go grab some timbers, and we'll fiddle with that a little bit and see what we get. Can I make a few more of those? What do I need? I think I've got everything I need in here for that. Let's go ahead and see in the apothecary if we've got what we need for this. Do I have any made? This is that grass planter tool. I've not used that yet. We've got hops and stuff in here too. Let's see. Vine wall. I can make 2 more. Okay, cool. That works for me. You know what? We'll take this dirt and drop that dirt in there. Do we need some dirt in here? We sure do. There we go. Bingo. Bongo boingo. The dirt is where it needs to be. The bookshelf with the scrolls looks nice, huh? So yeah, next season I want to have fun doing this sort of thing where we build a village. Not worry about a wall. I want to keep and I want a castle, but I want a village too. I just am really having a great time putting this together. Can we put these on this here? Nope. You sure can't. You sure can't, radio. Oh, we're going to grab some timbers, weren't we? Let's grab a few timbers. Sun's coming up. Oh, nice. Lovely. Love it when the sun comes up on a medieval engineered day. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go like that, and we'll replace the stairs with that. Boom. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm loving this. And I would like to get into even more detail, too, in the next season with some of the buildings that we do. But that all depends on, you know, what's going on. Like that, you see? See if we can get this to stretch down here a little bit and go right. Oh my God, that's going to go right into that wall a little bit. That trims that out nice, huh? Come on now. See what I tell you to see. There we go. We'll just finish off a little piece of this, and you guys can tell me what you think. And like that. And what we're going to do is come down to like a number 2. And give it an R and a twist. Do something like that right there. That's that Wolfgar vine. I do like that. I do like it. I do wish there were a few brown spots on the leaves and stuff. I mean, you can tell that's a photograph of vines. It's really amazing, very amazingly done. It's really beautiful. But it'd be nice if there were some a little bit of off colors in here and some gaps. Like, see, there's a gap right here. I like those gaps. Those really add a little something to it. So let's with us saying that. Can we make any of the single vines? Yeah, we can. Awesome. And one more. Oh, was it making one more? No, it wasn't. Wait, was it? Yes, it did. It did. It made one more. Hey, let me in. There we go. Beautiful. Got it. Just wondering if we could add a little depth to this thing by... What about on here? Oh. No, that one there does not look right, huh? Yeah, you can see it's not quite in the wall. It's in the wall is what it's doing. It could possibly work, but I don't like the way that looks. It's only half the vine. I thought it was actually sitting on the outside of the wall, but it's not. And then if we use it over here, it's not... No, I've never tried. You can't shrink it. I don't know if I like it on the bottom like that. Yeah, no. It's a little too different. I was thinking maybe what I could do is hang a couple on the outside of this, and that would give it sort of a three-dimensional kind of look to it. You know, give it just a little, so some of it would pop out a little bit, but it is definitely a different color than that one, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, but we can decorate this a little bit more. And put another one up here. This stuff is so fun. I don't know if you guys like watching this or if it's boring as can be. I don't know. Like that. Can I bring one all the way down? Oh, come on. Let me have that. I could just do this all day, but I can't because I've got to do the video. Put that up in there. There we go. Look at that. I mean, they add so much life to it, right? One of you are like, "Oh my God, where'd you get those vines?" It's Wolfgar mod. Just type in Wolfgar mods, man. You pull up a whole bunch of them. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. All right. Is that coming through the roof up there? Yeah, a little bit maybe. A little bit. This one right here. We'll leave that one out. We'll put a different one over here. We'll do another one, say, right up on top. No, that's not good. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to have to go up there and get that one. It won't let me take it off, yeah. So something like that down the wall would be really cool, and then we could do that all the way down to where it ends right there. We only need like 3 more, and then we'd have a really nice green wall along here. So that gives it... I think that gives it more of a retaining wall feel to it. And then next episode, what I want to get started on is the bakery. So here's our second street level. Here's our bakery right here. And then we talked about a tailor shop and bakery, tailor shop, and a library. Now, some of you want to see the library incorporated with the church. I'm worried we're not going to get all this stuff done. I want to, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. So how about if we make a separate sort of small kind of... study library or something like, I don't know what to call it, but just a little library that would go over here and just kind of sit right on the end here, because I'd also like to do a couple of village homes right over here and then that little farm right here, and I think that would kind of seal the deal on here. We don't have a church done, and I'm holding off on the church for the last because that's going to go, I'm kind of seeing it up in here. That's why I made sure the staircase goes here, because I want the stairs to go up and then turn over, and we'll put the church up in this area right here is where I see it. So it kind of sits out on its own, but you have to make the pilgrimage up this staircase to get to it. I feel like that's kind of a good idea for that. But there you go. There you go. Street number 2 is ready to be built on. I think that's a good idea. I think it's going to work out okay. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, I hope you did. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.